literally sitting on 3 pillows to make myself not short. I need a booster seat. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as promised, I'm doing my tutorial and review of the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette, and we are going to be using the Gold School Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter as well. And when I looked into this palette, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna use this shade and this shade and this shade, and then I was like, no, let's get a little bit interesting, because I always seem to do the same red base, darkened out, whatever shade. Let's get a little bit exciting. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit, I don't want to say out of my comfort zone, but something that I usually don't do for tutorials, and all names of shadows and whatever will be listed down below, as well as products used for my face. But let's just get into the tutorial and then we'll do the review. Got you in all nice and close so you can see my dry, horrible pores. I'm gonna be using a Jeffree Star whatever thing because it's got a big old giant mirror and no contacts, no glasses. You all know how that goes. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I already set my eye, but I'm gonna start off with this shade right here, which is, I wanna say, Sylvia. So we're gonna go in with some Sylvia. Now, I don't know if, I'm probably just gonna show you, doing this side, because doing this side, maybe you can see doing this side better. I don't know, we'll see, but I'm just gonna, that's what it looks like there. Sylvia, she is very pigmented, blending out beautifully. Let's see how she perform on this side. So times like this where I really wish I was ambidextrous. Alright, now we got Sylvia going on there. I'm then going to take this little brush here. It is my favorite. This is a Weave Crease brush. I am going to go into this beautiful khaki green color, which is Lala. So we're going to use some Lala up on in that crease area. They're like a little bit powdery, but not like crazy powdery, just like a little bit like you would experience with any like shadow, because gee, you're dealing with a powder. Alright, now this shade, I find I have used this palette more than I am like right here on screen. The problem I have with this, I was hoping it would behave better for this, but it's kind of like the Subculture formula, where you put it down and then when you go to blend it out, it just doesn't want to move. So that's a little bit frustrating. Like, I am just desperately trying to blend this out and get that smooth. I don't know if you can see, it's just all deposited and not behaving very well. Just as you can see, a lot of work to get this shade to do what I wanted to do. I should have been smart and done just what I was originally going to do, but oh well, we learn. For some reason, this eye actually blended out a lot easier. I don't know if like I had to get past a certain layer to get to like the good old nice smooth blending pigment. I don't know. But next, you all know I'm going to be dipping into this beautiful gold shade. This is Egypt. I'm just going to be placing that all up inner part. Oh my goodness. All up in this section here. So let's just get to that using this just nice little not Sonia Kashuk, Real Techniques brush. So let's just get some gilding on. Ooh, pretty. Obviously you don't need no setting spray or whatever to make this pop. I will say there is a bit of fallout. It's going like a little bit here, but nothing like too crazy. Then I'm gonna take just this one here and just kind of bring those like nice little edges together so it looks nice and smooth, because that's how I roll. All right, next we are gonna tuck into one of the warmer shades. I'm gonna go into just using this, no, not that one, one of these little brushes right here, and I'm actually gonna dip into starting off with this shade, which is Ashley. We're just gonna take a little Ashley and bring that on the under eye area going on here. You guys know I had to use these warm shades. It was just calling to me. And then I'm going to take the exact same brush and then go in with a little bit of that Lala shade and just kind of connect the edges there so it doesn't look so disconnected. Alright, there we have that. I'm going to go do eyeliner and eyelashes off camera, and I'll be right back and we'll do highlighter and talk about that review. Alright, eyeliner and falsies are put on. Let's dab on a touch of highlighter. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. highlighter brush, which I think is just a revamped version of their small tapered brush. So this seems to have the exact same consistency as her that Metal Crush palette that she released over the holidays. And there we have our glow. Let's get into the review. First things first, let's bang out the highlighter. Obviously, everything in this collection is a limited edition. This is her highlighter, Metal Crush Extreme Highlighter in Gold School. You are getting 4.8 grams for $30. It lasts for 6 months, cruelty-free, vegan. As much as I love Kat Von D, as much as I love highlighters, if you do not like glitter, pass on this. Just no, don't even, because I don't know if you can tell, but there is a crap ton of glitter. It is very much the formula from that palette. And honestly, I would say skip. Don't spend the 30 bucks on this. I wasn't horrendously impressed. I was hoping that she would take her Metal Crush shadow in Thunderstruck, keep the formula, and just give it to me in this side, because that is so smooth, pigmented, and beautiful. No glitter, just a high shine, sheen, wet, whatever. And this was honestly kind of disappointing. So I would say pass on the highlighter. Now, the eyeshadow palette is going to run you $52. You are getting 16 shades that are 1.7 grams each. The packaging is stunning. I am living for this. And you open this bad boy up and this is what you get. I have used this palette way more times than just on camera. I will say the most difficult shade to work with, ironically, is the shade that I decided to use as my focus, this Lala shade right here. It's just very akin to, honestly, the same color from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, where you just have to work a little bit harder to get that crap to blend out. Other than that, everything else is absolutely stunning. One of the things I really appreciate about this palette is, for a Kat Von D limited edition, whatever fancy palette, it is very readable. You can look at this palette and you can see the beautiful color theory. It doesn't look all, you don't have a blue over here next to the white, next to the pew and the green, and the, you know, it's arranged very beautifully and user-friendly compared to, say, her Satan Sinner and Metal Matte and all those other palettes that she throws out that everyone looks at and is like, ah! So this definitely has that going for it. I will not swatch these. I do have an unboxing and swatching that I will leave down below. Swatches, at least the ones I took, do not do the color payoff and the shade range of this palette justice. These shimmers are beautiful. I absolutely adore the ratio of mattes 2 shimmers, and I just think that from all of her like big fancy limited edition release palettes, this is an absolutely amazing one because it is the most user-friendly, it is nice, it is compact, the color story is readable, easy to use. It's got, you know, nice, beautiful neutrals, but also some pops of really beautiful color that can really step it up. I was thoroughly impressed with this. You guys know there is very rarely a Kat Von D product that I do not absolutely love. But from what I have from the collection, I would say pass on the highlighter. Just get yourself the eyeshadow palette. It is unfortunately currently sold out. But if you want to invest the time in trying to acquire it, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the color selection and the quality of this palette. Honestly, a little bit bummed that the highlighter didn't work out for me. The packaging just feels cheap. It, you know, is going to attract crazy fingerprints. It already has. It's all nasty and ganky, and it just wasn't for me. So there we have that tutorial and review. I will probably do another tutorial with this using, you know, some different shades, some shades that are a little bit easier to blend. Let me know what you guys think about my review, what you think about the release, the whatever. If you have the palette and the highlighter, what you think about them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!